Hey, what is up? This is your girl Martha D. Staab, owner of MDMC Entertainment, and today I'm a little casual because I'm actually wanting to show a little bit of a different side of me. You guys know I work in the pop culture world, in Comic Cons and things like that, but you don't know this weird obsession I have, and it's with Funkos. I literally pulled a lot for this video. It's the holidays. I know everyone's just chilling and relaxing at home with your family and your loved ones, but I wanted to do a video that just really kind of talks to you about my personality and kind of get to know me on a different level. So I pulled all my Funkos. It's a little scary. It's kind of eye-opening as to this obsessiveness that I have with Funkos. Funny story, I actually was going against Funkos for a while because I was like, no, because if I have to buy a Funko, then I got to buy all the Funkos, and I'm not doing it. And then I ended up doing it. It's just nuts. It's the weirdest thing to just be obsessed with. And it's weird because I have a lot, and this isn't all of it. I grabbed a good chunk of what I'm obsessed with. Like, there are some where I've made lists of things that, that I'm collecting, and I make sure when I'm, I have my phone that, this list lives on my phone. So anytime I go to Frankensons, I'm usually out there. I try not to go to Frankensons anymore. Every time I go in there, I spend like $200 on stuff. But yeah, so I want to go through some of these really cool Funkos I've collected over the years. And see what you guys think. First time I'm not in my suit. I'm just chill here. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. First and foremost, I think we just recently lost Tiny Lister, and he just passed away a couple days ago. But we were very fortunate enough to get this Zootopia pop signed by him. No, we're not selling it. This will not be on MDMC Authentics. So don't ask me. So let's get started here. I have a lot. I actually really like shooting stuff. If you guys haven't noticed or have paid attention, I do videos for that hashtag show, and I use this background because it's our collection. Like, it's everything nerd. And so anytime I'm shooting, I have to make sure that I have things similar to that genre so that you guys can see that, I'm actually paying attention. And I am a fan of those things, so you guys can see. Let's start off. I have a bunch of stuff, dude. Like, it's not even funny. I tried to organize it prior to recording, but we're going to get through this. All right. So this one was fun. This is the only one I have of the series, even though there's a bunch. Oh, my God. Oh, this is all like, okay, Disney has a lot of shit out there. But the one I got was Carl from Up. I remember when I went and saw this movie, I cried. Like, literally, Disney has a very good way of making people cry in movies. So this made me really sad. But Ed Asner has been doing the Hollywood show quite a bit over the years. And it was just one of those things where I was like, we need to get him to sign this. And like I said, if you've watched I'm not sure when the MDMC Authentics video will come out, but if you know, we've said this before, when we go to shows and stuff, we get multiple autographs just to keep of different genres of what they did. So Ed Asner played Santa in The Elf. And so Jared was not thrilled, but there was a line. He was right by an exit, so the line was going outside the door. And I asked the dude in front of me, I was like, is this the line to Santa? And he laughed, and he's like, yes. I was like, yes. Okay. So I got an Ed Asner print from Elf, and of course the pop. So I love this pop. He's such a cool dude. He was so much fun. Up is just one of those special movies. It's up there on the list of Disney. So, all right. Now, if you've been watching the hashtag show, you know that I am a Star Trek fan. So I have some pops. So the first one I got was the Captain Kirk pop. This one, I was actually going to meet William Shatner. I think I ran out of money that weekend. Something funky happened, so I was only able to get a print. So hopefully soon we'll get to meet him again. Spock is on here. He's in this series. Scotty, a Klingon, an Andorian, and an Orion slave girl. Which is kind of funny is if you're watching Discovery now, the Andorians and the Orions are really making a comeback. But yeah, so I'm going to save this for the Star Trek convention. They usually have one in Vegas, hopefully after COVID. That's why one of the reasons why we buy a lot of things is to just save them for a rainy day. Like that's we have some of these wrestling figures and stuff. So when we go do shows and meet and greets, we're ready to go. So that's William Shatner. I'll get you later, dude. I really loved him on Boston Legal. I thought he was great. So I didn't really watch the original Star Trek series. That's really bad. But I did watch TNG. And so this one is Worf, my favorite Klingon. You can see that there. So I actually had him sign this. All right, so funny story. So all of the TNG people were going to be at Rhode Island Comic-Con. And there was no way in the world I was going to take all these boxes in a suitcase because I did that before. We actually got smart. Anytime we do a shipping now, we take them out of the box. Where's Ursula at? Right there. So what you end up doing is you take out the box and you fold it up so then it ships flat. So that way you don't have to carry them around everywhere. Oops, over here. So you just ship them flat, like a folder, and then you send them off, and then you get them signed, and then you pop them back up, and then you put them back in. So, which I didn't think about doing that at the time. So I was able to I met all the cast there, and then I got the print signed because we like to get the 8x10, and then any other figure or pop or anything, we'll try and get it either at that show or next time. So. I met Worf, Michael Dorn, I did not catch him at Rhode Island. I did not bring all these things across the country. So I went down the road to LA, to the Hollywood show, and he signed this. And I had him put Worf on there. I wish I had put Son of Moog, but, Michael Dorn's a weird one. Like, I don't know. Have you ever met people and if you've gone to Comic-Cons, they're just, you can kind of tell when they're cool and they're ready to meet you. And then sometimes they're just like, just give me my money. Michael Dorn was kind of like that. He just wasn't friendly. He's very, very much the Klingon character. I wish they had made, because in the series is Captain Picard, Will Riker, Data, Worf, Geordi, Deanna, Troy, Locutus of Borg, and just regular Klingon. I wish they had put Q in here because I actually did meet Q at the same show I saw Michael Dorn. He needs a pop. Funko, I swear, Funko, I know you guys are busy and shit, but there's a lot. Voyager needs Funko Pops. Deep Space Nine needs a Funko Pop. Armin Shimmerman as Quark needs a Funko Pop. Oh my God, you can do a chase for Odo. Odo in full form and then Odo liquefied. I would totally buy that pop. Just saying. Make sure you tag MDMC on here when you make it, because I know I gave you that idea. I bought the series as a whole. So Geordie LaForge. I have yet to run into LeVar Burton. He's super hard to get a hold of because he is also the Reading Rainbow guy, and I'm sure he costs a lot to get out to shows, so need to get this one done too. Probably at the Star Trek convention. Yes, I will go. I've never gone. These next three have funny stories to them. So like I said, I travel a lot with talent to various shows across the US, and I met the next three at Rhode Island. Obviously, again, couldn't send these over there. So what I ended up doing was just bringing them with me in my backpack. And so we did a show in El Paso Comic Con, and we all three, well, two, yeah, because they're LA based. So I saw Jonathan Frakes and Deanna Troy. We were all on the same plane going to the same show. They were cool meeting them as fans, but as someone who's working the show, I just did not have a great time. I had a very, very interesting exchange with Jonathan Frakes. He is beloved in Star Trek. I get it, but he was kind of a dick to me. I never told this story, and now I don't know if I really want to say what all happened here, but it just wasn't fun. The person I was traveling with felt the same way. I'm gonna say who I was with, but yeah, it was interesting because it was more there on a professional level, and I thought being there on a professional level, and I wasn't even directly working with them, but we did travel together from LA to El Paso, and I was like, this should be fun. It wasn't that much fun. So the way they were set up was Frakes, Data, and Marina. So I go up to Frakes, and he knows, he knows I'm there for the show, and I give him my pop, and he says, "Is this it?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Okay, like, you want anything else?" I was like, "I already got a print in Rhode Island when I first met you, so I'm good." And I remember at Rhode Island, so I love lipstick. I just got done. If you've caught on, we're doing multiple videos because of the holiday season, but I love lipstick. I love having fun with color and makeup and anything that will help me look better. I'm all here for, because, whew, girl, I need some work. But I remember Rhode Island, I was wearing a bright red lip with gloss. And I remember when I picked out the print, he looked at me and he kind of laughed at me. He's like, "Nice lipstick." I was like, "Thanks." And like, I was like smiling and happy, and he looked at me and just started laughing and went down and signed his thing. And I was like, "Are you laughing at me? Do you enjoy the fact that I'm here?" Like, it was very weird, and I couldn't read it then. So fast forward to El Paso, I gave him my pop. He says, "Do you want it personalized?" I said, "No." And he said, "Are you a fan?" And I said, "I was." Prior to this trip, we had a weird exchange prior to this. It was a very interesting time. But he says, "So you've watched the entire series?" I said, "Yes, multiple times." And all the others. And I didn't tell him at the time because ironically, I was working in the Star Trek world. That's how I got my start in entertainment, mostly with the Voyager guys and working with Armin Shimmerman and Robert Beltran and Walter Koenig. So I've worked with guys in his realm, but I didn't want to tell him that because he was already a douche. So he put gold boldly, Jonathan Frakes. And it's so weird because so many people talk great things about this guy. And it's so funny because I ran into them again at the Hollywood show and he recognized me. I was actually I was in the line to meet John Delancey because I had met John Delancey, and I didn't really need to meet everyone else except for Worf because he wasn't on the El Paso show. So I had to have him sign my pop. So I made sure that when I got to, because John Delancey was on this side and Worf was on this side, and Marina and everyone else was in the middle right here, all the other people I met. So I go to see John Delancey, and I'm standing on this line. And he was busy. I went around the con to get to the other side to see Worf because I had a feeling Frakes would recognize me. And sure enough, I came back and I got back in the line for John Delancey. And he walked by and he looked at me. He saw me and then he looked again and I was like, and he kept walking, and then he went and told Marina, I was like, hey, that's that girl. Which is very similar to the experience I had with Deanna Troi. Same thing. It was kind of odd. At Rhode Island Comic Con, I told her the story that my dad had this huge crush on her. He loved her. It pissed off my mom. Mom, don't be watching this video. But it pissed off my mom. Like, he was... Oops. Sorry. We got cut off. But he loved her. And so I told Marina this story at Rhode Island. Again, it's different when you're a fan. And I told her the story, and she was like, oh, was he, does he still watch? And I said, well, he obviously passed in, 2008. And she's like, oh, and out of nowhere, I start bawling, and she grabs me and hugs me. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And she's like, thank you so much. Your dad just, he ended up giving, showing you who we were, and we appreciate your fandom and stuff. And it was a really sweet moment. Fast forward to El Paso. We all shared a town car, or we had a car service take us to the hotel we were all staying in. And Marina says, nice to meet you. I said, no, I met you at Rhode Island. You probably don't remember because you meet a lot of people. And I said the same with Frakes. And Marina's like, yeah, sorry, we don't remember you. Let's get in the car. And I was like, okay. It was just very weird. I tried to help her out of the car, and she didn't want any help. She's like, I'm good. It's like, okay, I'll leave you alone now. So I kind of kept my distance. I won't go into what happened with Frakes, but it was a nightmare. That was a weird show. And I came back. I was like, I don't know if I'm a TNG fan anymore. But it's I wish people would understand you should be the same person all the time. Don't be a douche. But Marina was sweet when I gave her the pop. She's like, oh, this is yours. I'm like, yeah. And so she was really sweet, and she signed it. She behaved better than good old number one did. I wanted to give him a kick in the ass. But whatever. It is what it is. And it's so funny because I see interviews like, I do all these reviews for that hashtag show, and I mentioned my disgust for the Titan showing up at the end of Picard and Lower Decks. Spoiler alert. And I'm just like, come on, pick other people. So if you guys want to know where that came from, that's from that situation. But I'm not going to go into it. Brent Spiner, Data, he is the coolest dude ever. I actually sat here and actually talked to him for a good while. Frakes gave a really shady response when I told him, because he was listening in on the conversation. And he gave a shady response when I asked to sign it a specific way. We're not going to go into that. But Brent is really cool. I remember when I met him at Rhode Island, we talked about the fact that he was on the blacklist, because I'm a big blacklist fan. For heaven's sake, I better figure out a way to meet James Spader before I die. He's an amazing dude. But anyway, he was on the show. I loved it. He said there's a possibility he could probably come back because he really didn't die. No one really saw him die. So it's a possibility. So hell yeah, I'm all for it. Good old Brent. I like. Oh, the shade of it. I didn't want this to be a shady video, but you know, don't be a douche. Anyway, let's go on to my next fandom here. I'm a huge True Blood fan. I love True Blood. So these are old because we didn't get the rest of these pops. I'm pretty pissed now. Oh, Lafayette, he passed away. R.I.P. What year was this? 2014. Yeah, I don't think I can ever find these again, but this is the Bill Compton one. And I don't know why at that time. I don't think I bought this. I think Jared bought this. But I had a huge crush, and still do, for Joe Manganiello as Alcide Hervo. Mm-hmm. He was doing a Comic-Con down in Houston, I think, like 2 years ago. I was totally going to get on a plane to meet Joe Manganiello. Didn't happen. He ended up canceling, so I think he had a wedding or some shit. All right. I'm a big Arrow fan. And John Barrowman actually doesn't live too far from me. And I'm totally wanting to work with him in the future. I'm hoping we can for MDMC Authentics. So, but I got this Malcolm Merlin. This is the 2016 limited edition Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So Malcolm Merlin, I loved him on Arrow. Such a good show. Stephen Amell, though. That's why I kept coming back. But yeah, Malcolm Merlin. I remember I bought this because he was doing some show in LA. And, I need this Oliver Queen pop. I need this Deathstroke pop. God, Deathstroke was played by Manu Bennett, who they need to make freaking Spartacus pops. I need a Crixus pop ASAP so I can have Manu Bennett sign them. But we got this pop because he was doing a signing, and then I guess the signing sold out, so we didn't get to see him. So I remember I spent a good chunk of money at Frankenson's finding this one. We were specifically hunting for that day. All right. I'm a big Battlestar Galactica fan. The newer version, the one with Edward James Olmos. And I'm really bummed that they didn't make more of these pops, but this one is 6, signed by Trisha Trisha. I know her name's Trisha. Oh my God. Hold on, guys. Eat a Christmas cookie or something in between this. I'm a big Battlestar Galactica fan, and I met Edward James Olmos and Trisha Helfer. That's her name. I knew it was Trisha. So I actually, at San Diego Comic-Con, I was able to meet Edward James Olmos and Candace McClure. And there was another chick there. Who was it? Oh, God. It was like 3 people that were there. Candace. Oh, God, I forget who it was, but there was 3 of them. It wasn't Mary McDonnell. I wish. I need to meet her. Grace Park. I need to meet Katie Sackhoff. She's eluded me for a while now. Like, it's been pissing me off. But yeah, so the ones that come in this series is the Cylon, Centurion, 6, and Lieutenant Starbucks. So I need to find the Lieutenant Starbucks pop and get Katie Sackhoff to do it. Sign it for me. All right. I have another. Oh, this is frustrating. I have so much, guys. So much. Oh, wait, those are my back. Oh, I won't tell you what it is. All right, so I'll go through to the Sons of Anarchy. We bought these a little late. They got lost in the mail. Goddamn mail. But we bought these for a private signing that Katie Seagal was doing, and it showed up too late, so we couldn't even send it. So we had to get like a Married with Children pop sign. So that's why we have Gemma Teller Morrow. And of course, we have Clay Morrow. Same thing. We were getting this for a private signing. It showed up late, didn't make it to the signing. So it was just, so we have these here. These two do private signings, so we'll catch them again at some point. But what a mess. I have these two separate. Okay. So I'm a big Devil Wears Prada fan. And I saw these at Frank & Sons, and I had to have them. So here is they only made two. They only made the Andy Sachs and Miranda Priestly pop. So I have Miranda Priestly. So if I ever run into Meryl Streep, she's signing this. Yeah, she's a Oscar winner, very highly decorated Hollywood actress. Same with Andy Sachs, played by Anne Hathaway. Again, another Academy Award-winning actress. I'm never going to see these two, but, you know, they're in cases. They're pretty. These came out a while ago. What year was this? Yeah, it's been a while. So I wish they had made more in different outfits, maybe Chase or something, but I love these two. These are my favorites. So the place I bought them at Frank's, actually gives away the free case for free. So that's why I always buy from them, because, you know, they're going to be protected. All right, let me see here. I guess, is there any Cobra Kai fans in the house? Because I am. So we got Daniel LaRusso, a signature on this. It's a Cobra Kai pop. You can see. Got Bonsai written on it. It's pretty cool. And of course, you couldn't go without Johnny Lawrence, William Zabka signing that. That's pretty cool. This is a great show. Oh, this is his JSA certification. I love Cobra Kai. I cannot wait for season 3 to drop. That was so good. Such a good show. You know what's funny, though, is I didn't watch it on YouTube, but everyone else that did. And they were just like, oh, about time everyone gets on the road here for this shit. And it's like, I totally get it. So Legends of Tomorrow, I love that show for the first couple seasons, and I've just kind of dropped off. But I love Brandon Routh. He played Superman in Superman Returns. And so when I met him, I was wearing a Wonder Woman shirt, not this one, because in my mind, I am Wonder Woman. Wrong body type, but yes. But yeah, I met Brandon Routh at this now defunct show called the LA Sci-Fi Comic Con Convention or something. It was down at the Reef downtown in one of the high-rise buildings. So that con stopped, but Brandon Routh signed my Atom Pop. It's pretty cool. I'm very particular on how Supermans sign their pops. So I don't think we found a Superman pop at that time. Speaking of Superman, this was one of my very first crushes in life. I remember being like in 3rd grade watching Lois and Clark, The Adventures of Superman, and just thinking, God damn, I need to find a man that looks like Superman, which started this weird fascination and obsession with Superman. So we ended up finding the DC superhero Superman pop, and of course had it signed by Dean Cain. Now, I've worked with Dean at shows before, and that's a great guy. He is consistent every time I've seen him at a show, even when I was working professionally. Great guy. So cool. Such a sweet guy. I love him to pieces. The first time I met him was in New York, and I was with the New York boys from the development. And it was before COVID, before any of this stuff. And Dean was so sweet. I actually went into journalism because of Terry Hatcher's rendition of Lois Lane. And I told him that. And he was like, you got to tell Terry that when you see her. And I was like, yeah, I will. And so I told him that, told him where I was from and everything. We get into this big hug, this embrace. He kisses me on the cheek. I'm just like, oh, this is what it feels like to be in Superman's arms. It was a great moment. So if you know me, you know I am a huge fan of the royal family, and I'm pretty pissed that I can't find my double pack of Harry and Meghan in their wedding attire, in the wedding dress. I have that pop somewhere. I don't know where it went. I'm gonna have to find it. Like I said, you will see part of this thing back here, but you know, it's just one of those things. It's just not. It's not out here. I don't know. It's probably hidden away at a box somewhere. But anyway, I got Kate Middleton, Princess Kate, whatever you want to call her. Duchess of Cambridge is really what her title is. I need to get the Queen and Prince Charles. I have Diana. Diana right here. Prince William. I thought I had William. And then I need Prince Harry. I probably finished this pop collection because I only have the ladies here. I love Kate. I think she's so pretty. And Diana. Oh, I love Diana. I love how no one else could be Princess of Wales. You know, that little ratty ass bitch, Camilla, you know, she wanted to be princess, but nah. Girl, you take several seats. You'd cause so much damage. Don't get me started. I'm a huge fan of the crown. Don't get me started on that. I want this video to be flagged. Let's see. Oh, maybe I didn't take that one down. I guess we'll get through this. So I also am a very big Gotham fan. I met let me see here real quick. So I'm pretty pissed because I actually met some of the Gotham cast. I have 8x10s of these guys, but not the pop signed. Again, you know, it's hard to travel and take all these pops with you and everything, but I need to get that done at some point. But I met Robin Lord Taylor first at Lexington Comic-Con 2017, I believe. And he was so sweet. I loved him. He was great. Such a great guy. Very warm. And then I met the hell's this kid's name? David Mazouz. Again, after the fact. But I got the pop. And I have Catwoman's, but I don't know what I did with it. I thought I brought it down to show, but I didn't. Next up, we're going to go to another obsession of mine. I actually got to travel with some of these people for a show. Due to COVID, 2020 Funko, San Diego Comic-Con Funkos were sold online. And so I grabbed everything I could. And the only thing I walked out of there with was, I think it was a Dwight. Oh, I don't have the Dwight out. I'm a big Office fan too, but I don't think Dwight's the only pop I have of that. I need to get that. That was the plan for Christmas, was to get a bunch of Office pops. But I ended up getting and scoring this Harry Potter limited edition 2020 Summer Convention exclusive. And so, yeah, I don't have a lot of Harry Potter pops because it's massive. If I start doing that, it's going to be massive. We haven't even gotten to this big collection right here yet. We haven't even gotten to that yet. So that's Harry Potter. I got Draco Malfoy. The show I was doing, he was supposed to arrive and attend. He didn't. That's why I have the pop there. Lucius Malfoy. I think that was another preparation for Rhode Island Comic-Con, but again, that's why some of these aren't really complete, because, you know, sometimes you just buy a pop for a show And fuck. Oops. And then you just don't see them, or they don't show up, or whatever. All right. The age-old 90s question. Were you an NSYNC girl or a Backstreet girl? Well, that's easy. What do you think it is? All right, time's up. I was a Backstreet girl. Yes. Okay, I saw these at the Target in Escondido, and I grabbed all of them because, hello, these guys do shows. Well, they were doing shows before COVID, but at one time there was 4 of these guys at a Comic-Con. I think like in like Tennessee or somewhere. But yeah, there's Kevin Richardson. He's not my favorite Backstreet Boy. I'll tell you what my favorite is. AJ McLean. Just did Dancing with the Stars. Nick Carter. Brian Luttrell. And my boo, Howie Duro. I just found out he's Puerto Rican. That says a lot. I knew he was a Latin lover. I just didn't know what he was. Like I didn't really care to find out until like, I don't know, the other day. I was like, yo, I wonder what he is. And I looked him up and I was like, oh, okay, that makes plenty sense. All right. So this one, I didn't pick this up. I know Jared did. But I'm going to say this one's mine because it's Enzo Amore and Big Cass. So I saw these guys. I was working, I had a booth at LX Fan Fest, and these guys were dope as hell. Well, it was just Enzo there. Big Cass, I haven't run into him yet. But Enzo and I hit it off, and I felt like we could be lifelong friends after that. He did a fantastic promo for MDMC Entertainment. Go check it out. It's on the Instagram page. You have to go down quite a bit to look for it, but yeah. Wrestling pops, that's more Jared's thing, not mine. All right. The bulk of it. Now, you guys know I'm a Wonder Woman fan, obviously. So where should I start here? I'm trying to figure out what came first. Okay, hold on a minute here. Batman versus Superman happened first. So hold on a second, guys. So obviously I try. The thing is like I started the Batman versus Superman thing, and now I'm pissed because now I got to go get the rest of these pops. But I only cared for Wonder Woman at one point. It's Batman versus Superman. Okay. Batman versus Superman. All right. So obviously I had a list going of all the ones I really needed for Wonder Woman. Now I'm realizing I need Batman. I need Armored Batman. I need Superman Soldier. I need Nightmare Batman. Superman. Like, really? What the hell? So for Batman versus Superman, obviously this was the first first view of Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. So yeah, I collected every single Wonder Woman I could find. This was a Walmart exclusive. I found this at Frank & Sons. And then this was a BAM exclusive. And this is the patina one. That's the underwater one. She's kind of cool. And so in this series, so we had to get a very, very, very special man's pop because he was going to be at a show. I think it was Long Beach Comic-Con. I think that was the last time they had a headliner. Other than that, their show sucked ever since. But Jason Momoa. He signed it right there. Actually, hold on, let me see. It's so weird because this thing is like backwards. You can see it. What a fine, fine man. Mm. He looked like the Undertaker that day. He was wearing a trench coat and a weird hat. It's like, what the hell is this guy doing? Oh, what a fine, fine man. And then he sat there. He looked at me. Oh, he signed it up here too. In those piercing blue eyes and said, right into my face, I know something you don't know. Show me. I almost crawled across that table. Whoo, Lord. Ow. Ooh, what I wouldn't give. Sorry, Jared. Sorry, guys. Dog sleeping. But anyway, that one signed, and it was actually at a decent price. I think at that point he was charging like $60. So we bought a bunch. I think we got the print, everything. And then, so this was the Batman versus Superman Funko. I think I just picked this up the other day at Frankenstein. So this was the underwater. This is the Hot Topic exclusive. But yeah, now I need to go back and get the rest of these guys. Damn it, man. I need to get the rest of the characters back here. So this, I would die for. Anyway. Whew, what a man, what a man. What a sexy, good man. Speaking of which, we found this one at Target. This was actually the Aquaman Pops. We do have the other one too. We have the Arthur Curry Gladiator, and then we got Black Manta. We gotta get the rest of these, but this was the gold one. So Target exclusive. Oh shit, did I get the Target? Okay, I think it's up there. So there's that. And then, like I said, big Wonder Woman fan. I picked this up the other day. This is a 2018 Funko Fall Convention exclusive Wonder Woman. I Am Wonder Woman Pop. So this is the Linda Carter version of Wonder Woman. I love Linda Carter. She opened the door for Gal, definitely. But that's the thing, though. Like, we were just talking the other day because, you know, the New York boys and I, we are... It's so funny because we all have our superhero assigned to us. So, like, Louis is Spider-Man because he's done cosplay as Spider-Man. Eddie is Superman. Of course, I am Wonder Woman. And then the Facts of Life founder, Alex, is Batman. So we made a joke the other day because they have a building in New York that just went up, and it looks like the Avengers building. And I was like, yo, I haven't been there. And Alex says, well, neither have I. I said, well, duh, we're from the DC era. And then, because Lewis said he had been there, and I said, well, yeah, he's Marvel, so of course he was there. So Lewis is the only odd man out. But Marvel doesn't really have someone as iconic as Wonder Woman. I mean, just recently, we're barely getting female characters to be mainstream, like Captain Marvel. I know Miss Marvel was just announced yesterday for the whole Disney thing, the announcements of all this stuff coming out here soon. But, you know, it's just like, you know, so I think Jared was telling me, he's like, you know, Captain Marvel's stronger than Wonder Woman. I said, fuck you. Wonder Woman's the shit, okay? She is a badass. She just has more lineage. She's got more history to her. And so for me, Wonder Woman is just that superhero girl that I identify with. One of these days when I get skinny again, you best believe I will be running around in a Wonder Woman cosplay. And I'm going to be running around with Lewis up there, I don't know, Comic-Con one of these days. Fucking COVID. This could be like a drinking game. How many times you mentioned COVID in a video? All right. So moving on, we did Batman versus Superman. So now we're getting into the Justice League. So of course, I got the Walmart exclusive of Wonder Woman holding the cube in her hand over here. These are all like really good condition boxes. Like, I'm one of those people, when you pick up a Funko, you look all around. Make sure they're good. Oh, I paid $25 for it. I think I got it for sale because it was been sitting there for a while. And then I got the other one with the lasso. I think this was the day I was out. I was over there by Sony. We went to go do a filming for a show. And we went to the mall next door and killed some time before we had to go to the filming. But yeah. So yeah, I got her. And then that's when I was thinking, shit, I should probably pick up all of the Friends too. So of course I have Batman here. Justice League. I really did like Ben Affleck as Batman. Okay. I know I've had this conversation with the boys and I almost got kicked out of the group chat for it, but I liked Ben Affleck as Batman. I think the best Batman that we obviously grew up with was Michael Keaton. And yes, I'm one of those very, very few people that liked Batman and Robin because I love the introduction to Batgirl and of course Poison Ivy and like Mr. Freeze. Like those were fun characters that I saw in the cartoon. So I was really excited it came to life. So that's one of the reasons why I like it. And I did like George Clooney as Batman too. I know it's bad. Put it in the comments. I don't care. This is my boo, Henry Cavill as Superman. One of these days, Henry, you and I are going to meet and you're going to sign my pop. I've met most of the Batmans. We saw what's his name? We ran into him at the Santa Monica. Oh God, I'm blanking on his name. Anyway, so the first Wonder Woman movie had a shit ton of pops. Actually, this is a big chunk of my collection right here. I completed the entire collection of the movie. Yep, I did. I got everything. One of these days, Gal Gadot's going to be a guest of mine. I will pay for her to come. I don't know when I'm going to do that, but she's going to come and sign all my pops. Because I'm that fanatic. All right. How we should start this. Let me see here. You could tell I got them all at the same spot because I have a lot of cases for them. All right. We have her mama, Hippolyta. I don't know how to say her name. Wish I knew how to say her name. But I got her mama. Very pretty. I actually think that Warner Brothers did a disservice to all of us for the Wonder Woman movie. You know why? Because Wonder Woman's mama should have been Linda Carter. Why the fuck did they not have Linda Carter in the movie? I don't understand that. I get it. You want Gal to shine on her own, but a little nod to the past. That should have been her mama. This should have been fucking Linda Carter. Okay. I got her tia, her auntie, Antiope, Miss Robin Wright, aka Claire from oh god, what is that show called? The one with Kevin Spacey, House of Cards. House of Cards was a fantastic show, and don't get me wrong, I love Kevin Spacey in that. He was fantastic, and so him and Robin Wright. It was great. So when I saw her in the movie, I was like, oh, look, it's Claire. And of course, you know, she was the Princess Bride. So I have a lot of special attachment to her. I will probably never meet Robin Wright, but yeah, she's signing my pop if I meet her. All right. Let's see. We have Steve Trevor. We have Miss Etta Candy. I wasn't going to get all these other little ones, too, because I was like, nah, I just want the Wonder Woman pops. But then Jared made a point. He's like, you need the whole set. So here I go, spending more money. Dr. Maru. This was a DC Legion of Collectors exclusive. Yeah, that was fun. They did really good on that pop. Let's see. What else is in here? Okay. I found this one. I paid a good penny on this one. This is the 2017 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Funko limited edition pop of Aries. Now this one, I actually ran into another pop at a store and I thought it was this one and I was like, yo, it's not as heavy as the one I have. And then my Jared was like, well, yeah, this one's the exclusive. So the Aries is pretty heavy. I'm not gonna lie. I think I only paid like $40 for him. It's not bad for a Comic-Con exclusive, you know. Get them when you can. All right, then we have Diana Prince with the ice cream cone. It's a cute one. And she's in her trench coat and her hat. And then here's the one. She's got her glasses on with the shield and everything. That one's a good one too. I love this one. It's really good. And then this was the one at the beginning of the movie when she's training. That teal or the tan dress. The training dress. Yeah. This one's really cute. I remember it took me a while. It's a Hot Topic exclusive. It took me a while to find it. Found it at Frankenstein's. What's next? So there's a lot of renditions of Wonder Woman here. So here's the one with the lasso. This one's a DC exclusive. This one's with the shield and sword. This one's with the cloak. I tell you, Funko knows a great way to make money. Just put them in different outfits and we'll buy them. Motherfuckers. This one is the Walmart exclusive. So she's kneeling with the shield. Really? That's what I paid for? So Walmart exclusive. Found this at Frankenstein's. So yeah, they all have different numbers up here. I have a list of what I have, don't have. And so when I would go to Frank's, I would see something. I'm like, do I have that? And for some reason, Jared has a really great memory as to what I have and don't have. So yeah. This one is the Funko limited edition shop. So this is the one where she's doing the cross with her arms. Oh God. This is the one in the cloak. This is an Entertainment Earth exclusive with the cloak, but the colors like faded out. So it's like the picture, like, you know, whenever they at the end of that war scene, that battle scene, I think this is what that was supposed to represent, was her in the cloak, black and white picture. So that's really cool. I love that movie. Oh, I can't wait. We'll get to 1984 here in a minute. This one took me a while to find. This one's an only GameStop exclusive. I found this at Frankenstein's. Let me tell you. This was the blue dress with the sword. I love this dress. One of these days, I'm going to buy me a dress that looks just like this. Maybe a sword, too. I will cosplay as that. I don't care. Now, this one I didn't care for because I was like, first of all, Wonder Woman never carried around this. I don't want this pop. And it showed up in the mail because, you know, Jared wants to be consistent. But this is a Funko Hollywood exclusive. So it actually has her holding the Funko Hollywood bag. And I really didn't care for it. I was like, it's fine. And he's like, yeah, but it's Wonder Woman's part of the collection. You need to have it. So that's why it's there. All right. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I don't think I got it. Damn it. It's upstairs. I think it's up there. All right. So 1984 hasn't even come out yet. I completed the collection of this. Oh, I did get it. Okay. Sweet. All right. I didn't organize these. I just brought them all down. So as you've seen in 1984, she's in a gold suit now, which is weird. I don't know how I feel about it. I guess I have to see the movie to see how I feel. But there's a lot of pops with her in the gold suit. So let's go through that real quick. So let's go through the villain first. So Barbara Minerva, I think, is played by that SNL girl. Oh, God, she was on Bridesmaids. Blinking on her name. But anyway, that's her. Oh, she's on Ghostbusters, too. Fuck, what the hell's her name? This is gonna piss me off. Like literally, it's on the tip of my tongue. Wait a minute. How is Robin Wright going to be in this movie? She was killed off in the first one. Kristen Wiig is her name. This must be like a flashback or something. But anyway, so Kristen Wiig is going to be the cheetah. So I really wasn't going to get these. I was like, I don't really care for the villain. Then again, Jared's like, well, it's part of the collection, get it. So here I am. That's why I have the collection. He's going to come home and be like, what did you do? Because there's a rhyme and reason to what's behind me. And it's all out of order for this video. All right, so we have the gala dress. Diana Prince in the gala dress. I love this. That's a good thing about Gal Gadot. They should make a pop of the dress she was wearing in Batman vs. Superman, because I adored that dress. That was such a good one. I really want to watch Batman vs. Superman now. I'm such a nerd, guys. I hope you guys are still here watching this shit. I'm almost done. But yeah, that's what they need to do. They need to make the gala dress from Batman vs. Superman because she looked hot. Like, goals for fucking days. Steve Trevor in his cool little casual outfit there. I can't wait for this movie. It's dropping on Christmas. So you guys will know where I will be Christmas Day in front of the TV. My mom's buying a smart TV, so HBO Max can actually connect to Hulu. So if you guys, I don't know what your guys' situation is, but since my mom's buying this smart TV, yep, I will be there. So here's Wonder Woman in the traditional Wonder Woman suit, the red and the gold and the green, or the blue, the red and the blue suit. So she's got the lasso there. It's kind of cool because the lasso is like way the hell up here. And then here's her flying. So they got her leaping through the air. Again, these boxes are mint. Like, they're really good condition. And it says Wonder Woman flying. And then here are the gold ones. And I got pissed because I bought all these. I'm like, come on, Funko. They're literally the same thing. The only difference is the wings are out. So this one is the Wonder Woman Golden Armor Flying. That's what it's called. And then just the golden armor. So the wings are down. Wings out. Wait. Yep. Wings out. Wings not out. Let's see. Really, Funko? And this one's just golden armor. Wait a minute. What? Golden armor. Oh, okay. So this was the Walmart exclusive. So you could tell the difference of the... but it looks like this one. What the hell? I'm telling you, Funko. Oh, this is a different pose. So this one's a different pose. It's a Walmart exclusive. It has the wings out slightly, and she's standing differently. So that's all you pay for is a different stance. This one is Wonder Woman Golden Armor. So she doesn't have the helmet on, so her hair is free. I'm telling you, Gal Gadot, you're going to come and sign all these. I don't know how much it's going to cost me, but we're going to do it. And then finally, I picked this up the other day. Where was I? Was it Target that I saw this? No. Okay. So we're part of some Funko groups. And this past weekend, we went to the store in San Diego. We had just found out there's a big Funko selection there. We went. It was okay. It was not worth the 30-minute drive. But I did pick this one up. It's the Target exclusive, the solid gold Wonder Woman Golden Armor. So that was the one good thing I got out of it was I was able to find this one because I think that was the only one I was missing. So I tell you, Frank & Sons in LA, they have everything and you can buy everything. And so that's where most of all this stuff came from. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was weird, random ranting of some of my experiences and some of the things I'm into. I hope you guys enjoy your holiday season. I hope you guys are relaxing, recharging, getting ready for the new year, because it's going to be great. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, put them all in the comments below. I will get to them. If you want to see more videos like this, trust me, I could do a whole, I mean, there's a bunch of other shit in here I did not cover. Let me know. We will think about it. Have a good one, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.